One of my favourite aspects in MMOs has always been seasonal events, and Dragon Quest X is no exception to that. It's currently the Dummy or Yummy event in Dragon Quest X Online, Dragon Quest's sadly still unreleased in English MMO. I'm referring to the 2024 Halloween event in the game, which is running from October 24th through to November 4th. I just want to talk about it because, well, it's spooky season, and I just got done with the event, and it's so quintessentially Dragon Quest in its silliness, I can't help but love it. This video obviously has spoilers for the short story of the event, so if you plan on playing the event yourself and you don't want to be spoiled, then come back to the video afterwards. So let me set the scene. Upon logging in, the player receives mail from Jack, the sweet loving fairy. Jack is a recurring character that has appeared in events throughout Dragon Quest X's life. Not only in the Halloween events, interestingly enough. The letter calls for the player to come and meet Jack in one of the main towns, as some people in Sweetsland are in big trouble. Each of the towns are immaculately decorated for the season with jack-o'-lanterns, candy, and spooky disco lights. After meeting up with Jack in one of those 5 towns, you simply shout "trick or treat" or type in the chat in Japanese, and then you are taken to Sweetsland. But not before you pick your outfit. Costumes are important after all, although for me, pumpkin tights are the only way. After that, you're teleported to Sweetsland, and what a place Sweetsland is. A spooky, obviously candy-filled place, and right after arriving, right in front of you is this big ol' hunk of Pumpkin Daddy.
I used to be afraid to fall in love.
I'm joking. Talking to Yummy Slime, thematic naming, starts the event. Someone has taken on a form other than their own, and using a hint that Yummy Slime gives you, you have to find the correct costumed person amongst a crowd of costumed people. But you were tricked. It's the god of sour power, Balsamicos. Pumpkin Daddy is pissed, but that's not all. Capsaicin of Nice Spice has come to drive out both the sweet and the sour. Yummy Slime will have none of it, or should I say, the great god of gourmet. I told you, the whole thing is just so delightfully Dragon Quest in its whimsy and silliness. The 3 leaders are transformed as punishment for being unwilling to exist in a harmony of flavours.
I guess I did let you down.
Again. I've got no idea. Anyway, it falls to you to teach the 3 leaders to exist together in harmony. So, before you can do anything, you have to pick your team. You have 3 to choose from: Sweet Tooth, Nice Spice, or Sour Power. I picked Sweet Tooth because, it's Halloween, come on. From there, everyone playing, I'd love to say around the world, but obviously, being a Japan-only game, it's primarily people from Japan, work to raise points for their teams. If you've ever played Splatoon, think something similar to a Splatfest, with the website teasing that something will happen in Sweetsland when all 3 teams reach a certain points threshold. The remainder of the event is working in groups to find the correct costumed individuals based on hints from Yummy Slime in order to turn all the 3 leaders back to normal and obviously get as many event items as you can. And once the 3 leaders have been returned to normal, they see the error of their ways and realise that all 3 flavours should exist in harmony and all is good. It doesn't take long, it is a short event, but trying to beat your personal best in finding as many costumed individuals as possible in the time limited event is quite addictive. I think my record was something like 21 in the few hours I played with my girlfriend. It gets a lot easier as you go and you start remembering where the costumed individuals are and seeing repeat hints. When I started playing the event, which was a few days before this video came out, all three of the teams had already reached the 600,000 points needed for the mysterious thing to happen in Sweetsland. Basically, the perfect tower spawned in Sweetsland and made the place look a lot prettier. Nice decor, 10 out of 10. Sure, it's a small event, but these small things are what make me love Dragon Quest, and Dragon Quest X in particular. I do wish that the game was just fully released in the West and in English so that more people could enjoy it. But alas, it was not meant to be. Okay, what is this voice? I need to find it.
バージョンを重ねるごとに進化しているドラゴンクエスト10オンライン
The scariest thing of all, the Dragon Quest X segment of the 35th anniversary livestream. The cruelty of being made to sit and watch a trailer for a game that has no plans to release in English or outside of Japan at all. Luckily, the community has us covered, with translation tools like Clarity. I'll leave a link in the description for a community website with help getting started on Dragon Quest X in English if you want to try the game out. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. I know it's a bit of a shorter one. I've been a bit busy lately and I'm trying to get back into the swing of things and be a bit more consistent about actually uploading to this channel. But regardless, thank you for watching. Keep it spooky and I'll see you next time.
Went from so lonely to falling